Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bahrain Now with me, your host, Bara Abdulla. We've got a great show coming up featuring great local talents, initiatives, and happenings from around the kingdom. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, viewers on Bahrain International TV with our dental segment as we discuss how to maintain healthy oral hygiene with fillings, crowns, implants, and more. All of that with the very known Dr. Mohammed Al Aradi. How are you?
Good and fine. Everything is perfect.
It looks like it, definitely. How you been?
Good, I'm good.
Amazing. So, the amount of times you came on our show is just phenomenal. Like to the point right now, I think we need to know more about you. How you started off with entering the dentistry mode, how right now you're becoming an influencer, part of the biggest even dental conference in Bahrain. So more about yourself, if you don't mind.
See, I'm a big fan of art. So dentistry is all about art.
Right.
So when I chose dentistry, I chose art. Before that, it was just like seeing a medical field is something different. When I was young, I was just like looking at dentistry is something different. But if you combine it with art, that's what dentistry is.
That is beautiful. I've never heard that before. You draw smiles.
Yes.
They come to you and they leave with a beautiful smile. So that was always your thing, how to combine art with dentistry?
See, putting smiles on people's faces, that's what I really am looking for, making someone is happy. See, we work in a different part of the body, different part, the part that's obvious for everyone to see, the part that makes people, make people look at it. So at the first thing when you meet someone or you talk to someone, you either look through the eyes or to their smile.
Right.
So this is the thing that makes you feel happy if a client came back to you and tell you, listen, I'm so happy, my tooth is so perfect. So, yeah.
Wow, it's the smile, right? All together. It's amazing. Not only that, it's just that you brought cool to dentistry, the same sense that a lot of, say, dentists, they're professional, academic, and when you go to them, you feel like, there should be some kind of a respectful relationship going on. But in your case, and a lot of people, even your generation, what we noticed is that now you're out there on social media, You're fun, you bring style, you bring a lot of things, you bring aesthetics to the matter. So how did you merge all of that, with your lifestyle, social media, and becoming an influencer like yourself right now?
See, I believe in adding the lifestyle and drawing a small barriers or boundaries between you and your client. See, the thing is that, as I mentioned, we're dealing with the smiles. I want to listen to the person to know what he's thinking or what she's thinking about. With that point, we say it, you break the ice.
Right.
So once the ice breaks, it's just like, you know what they want. You open, it's like an open invitation. You open the door, just tell me what you feel, tell me what you want to reach. So that this is the way of communication, as it said.
I love it. Going through your Instagram account, I see how you pretty much understand your patients to the point they're your friends, right?
Yes.
And you understand what kind of smile suits them, right? And what brings the smile to a certain degree that you become like a psychologist at this point.
I believe each and every single person have not an identical smile.
Right.
It's just like have his own smile, has, let's say, his own fingerprint.
Right.
We are all having different fingerprints, as well it works with the teeth as well. So when I talk to a person, make them a friend, make them closer to me.
Right.
Gives you the chance to get to understand them and know them more and reach to their level of thinking and what there's expectation and reality.
Right.
So I want to reach to their reality, not the expectation.
Wow, this is amazing because everybody comes in with an expectation, right?
Yes.
They want that Hollywood smile and all that kind of stuff and long teeth, flat and all of that, but you give them reality, which is more beautiful than an expectation. Love that. I love that. Beside that as well, what you've been doing as well is that you've been part of the biggest dental conference in Bahrain, DLS, for years and years right now, to the point you brought in some prominent names. But in return as well, it seems that you went to international grounds. not only known in Bahrain, you're known like even on a regional and international base. Tell us more about that.
See, giving education, especially when it comes to Bahrain, we are well known here in Bahrain about educational and high educational level that we have in Bahrain.
Right.
So giving education to everyone that comes from abroad to visit Bahrain, to show them how we do education, how we do regulation. We have a lot of things in Bahrain.
Right.
We have a lot of big names that going and traveling outside with the conferences and all the things that shows and represents Bahrain. So we are very proud, and I am very proud to represent Bahrain and everywhere.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, definitely what happened is that to a certain point we thought pretty much like, you know, we should see what's happening outside and try to bring it to Bahrain. But now we reached to a point that Bahrain is exporting knowledge to the world now and experiences, which is amazing. And we're super proud to know you're part of that, you know, exportation. I love that. So no, as we got to know more about you and all of that, super proud of that.
Thank you.
Going more into the dentistry industry right now. So it really took a big leap from before till today. Like, you know, the last time we visited, it seems like there is more technology involved, more digital kind of aspect to it. So tell us more about that. What's been going on?
See, nowadays, like dentistry, in general, education non-stop. So dentistry will always update and upgrade itself. So now we're in the digital dentistry. So now, for example, the most smallest example, like you visit, we take a scan, like an alternative for an impression. And we do something called a treatment plan. So we can show you your teeth before and after, whether you want to align them, you want to have a perfect smile, or you want to know if you have caries in between your teeth. This is the part of the scanning. The more advanced part is that you can put everything onto 3D, which you can see the bone level, you can see if the patient or the client have some kind of diseases on the bone, and you can refer them to. So all of these things, it's not about cosmetic dentistry anymore. It's about the treatment, cosmetic, and all of these things. So that's the passion about dentistry. You know, it's getting to let you be more excited to see what's next coming, what's make life more easier and make life for your clients and your patient more easier. And that's what we're doing right now, actually.
And it seems that pretty much you have the latest advancements when it comes to dentistry. Again, as you know, you've been well connected in the dental world on an international level. Right now, every time we visit, we see that, oh my God, there's something from the future happening here right now with Dr. Mohammed Al Aradi. That's pretty cool. Now, oral hygiene. Right? There are a lot of options. You got the fillings, you got the veneers, you got implants. So what is happening right now with the Bahraini market? What's happening? What's taking place?
See, oral hygiene is one of the important things that we need to do. Proper oral hygiene, how to brush your teeth, how to take care of your gingiva, how to take care of your gum, and all of these things. This is what oral hygiene all about. But when it comes to filling, when it comes to veneer, crowns, and implant, that what we categorize it under what the patient's needs. So. Proper oral hygiene. The patient comes to you at the first visit and he says, "Okay, I have a bleeding gum. What do I have to do? It's just like have a seat, sir, ma'am. Just do cleaning.
Right.
It's fine." The next part is important. The next part is when you're doing the treatment plan. The treatment plan is here where we decide if we wanted to do a filling, we wanted to do an implant, we wanted to do a veneer, or we wanted to do a braces, for example.
Right.
So having or maintaining your proper oral hygiene by brushing and visiting the dentist each 6 months, it's most important than doing all of these stage 2 of the treatment.
Right. And a lot of people kind of miss on that, right? It's like they don't really maintain what's going on. They just want to go to the phase 2 all of a sudden after like not really making sure that they take care of their oral hygiene enough to not actually reach level 2. But I think most of us like don't see the importance of maintenance and oral hygiene.
And they jump to the stage 2 or 3. Like for example, a patient comes to you and is just like, "I want an implant." "Why do you want an implant?" It's just like, "Because I have a missing teeth in my son."
Right.
So it's fine. There is like a lot of alternative type of a treatment. That's the importance of treatment planning.
Right.
Putting a treatment plan. We can do a temporization, you can maintain what you have, do a proper oral hygiene, and then go to that stage. So dentistry is all about doing treatment on stages, not doing the direct treatment. Of course, there is an emergency treatment, there is a conservative treatment, all of these things. But if I'm a sound client and I came for you doing for example, a treatment. I need to have a proper treatment plan, how the treatment plan should start and where it should be ending.
Amazing, amazing. Now, from your experience in the dentistry world, where are we heading with all of this? What do you think is going to happen in the future? Now, we are at a certain stage which is pretty advanced, but do you have like pretty much of an insight what's going to happen in the future, like a teaser?
Like, dentistry can surprise you, actually.
Really?
So it can surprise you. But one thing for sure, that dentists will always be there. There will be no robotic dentistry. So this is
okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. I think this is one of the you might see a lot of the trending thing that this is a robotic drills a teeth and put a filling inside it. But for us, it's a tactile sensation. You need to sense the client. You would not do for a robotic things to do something in dentistry. It's different. But the level we are in it right now in dentistry will always upgrade. It's non-stop. We say, as we call it, the dentistry will not stop. Elevates in a treatment.
True. So. Okay. You said dentistry and the dental work can always surprise you. Can you remember like one moment you were surprised with a certain advancement in the dental world? Like, oh my God, this is happening. What? This is so crazy.
Well, yeah, couples of time actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that before when we wanted to detect caries, we either like in between the teeth, we either do some kind of tests or we take an X-ray in between.
Okay.
Nowadays, with the scanner, with no radiation, with no harmful for the client, or least, let's say, effectiveness on the client. So you can see it with no X-ray. As an initial examination, this is my point, as an initial to see what's going on, it's like, oh, good. So I don't have to take an X-ray direct. So I need to take a scan and check what's going on or why the light. It's a called caries detection device. It's very easy and it's everywhere. So this is the thing that makes us like, oh, cool. I save myself more 10 minutes.
No kidding at all. One of the things I noticed as well is the narrative changed, that the way people see things changed. For example, one thing that I can even say for myself as well is the level of shininess and whiteness of a teeth. What people had before and what people see it today is different. Before, they wanted that fluorescent, extra shiny white teeth that's like, you know it's plastic. You see it in like, dude, you're out of a cartoon. you're from a video game. This is not normal. But apparently today people are more like in acceptance, like, no, this is normal color. That's that beautiful smile. Now, to a certain point, I guess, even for a certain time, we saw people with the similar smiles. It is like when they smile, it's like, I've seen this before. Hey, wait, you're the same smile, same doctor. So what can you tell us about that?
Well, yes, exactly. That's when I start that each and every single person have his own identity or her own identity with her smile. See, I know when you look at the TV or look at the magazine, it's just like, oh my God, I want as white as it. I want as long teeth in the centrals. I want white as a fluorescent. The concept got changed. People, they start to look at each other like they are looking at themselves at a mirror, starting from nose, starting from teeth. So they went to the natural colors. They start to go to the natural colors. They start to go to the natural textures, transparency. All of these things that really gives you your own personality. See, we all have insecurities when we smile.
Right.
So this is this is the psychological part talking. So when we are in dentistry, when we sit with our client, we're not only thinking about treating the teeth only. We're thinking about treating. We wanted to know why you want to change this, why you want to have your own new smile, why you want to make it white, what are you trying to hide. See, this concept got changed. People start to understand, no, doing it extra white is not good. Just let me have something for my own. Right. It would really cover my insecurities if I have one, or it would make my teeth way much more better than it used to be.
Okay. Is it more challenging to have a similar color to everybody's teeth instead of like having the same similar whiteness to everybody? Like, because again, when you go for a certain teeth and you see a certain level of shades and color, you have to somehow accommodate to the same color. So is it challenging to make sure that you customize and accommodate to each client?
I'll tell you, this is the most challenging part when a client comes. and he wanted to have a natural color, because something like our patient or our client does not know about it, that each and every single surface of the tooth got a different shade.
Oh God.
So
Wow.
when we scan, we want to have this one color, at least we need to have a textures in between.
Okay.
So making it extremely white, it's very easy. You just call the lab and ask the labs, listen, make them white.
Yeah.
The whitest thing you have.
Fluorescent white.
Fluorescent white, please. But when it comes to having your own smile, own color, we need to analyze everything. We need to analyze every single tooth. We need to analyze the smile. We need to analyze the canines. It is challenging. See, it's very easy when you see before and after.
Right.
But what's happening on this gap in between,
Yeah.
from the day one we start until the day we end,
Yeah.
we go through a lot of process and procedures
Right.
just to get and to reach that smile.
Right. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. Now, bringing me to another question, still with a smile. How do we end up with the point or with the fact that the whiter your smile is, the more beautiful you are? If it's more white, it's just shinier, it's just more beautiful. Is it like more commercial? Was it like a
Yes.
phase where people think like, oh, if it's so white, I mean, you're so beautiful. So how do we land with that?
It's like people, as I said, they watch the TV, they watch the stars on the TV, they watch movies, and
Right.
they see like the hero have a perfect white teeth when he smiles. There's a blink is going on.
Yeah.
So injecting the concept of having a white teeth will makes me look prettier, or will make me look handsome.
Mm.
Get the people think that having a white color
Yeah.
is the best thing. For me, I'm not a big fan of a white color. I'm a big fan of a natural color. Of course,
Okay.
everybody wants a white teeth, shiny. So people looking for a shiny teeth, for a notice. When you talk to me, I want to see a noticeable smile,
Right.
not a white smile.
Yeah.
Something that really attracts me to look at your teeth and say, oh my God, she or he have a good teeth.
Right.
So this is how it works. So TV, social media, back then at the beginning, before the people start to realize that having a white smile does not make me more prettier. Having a healthy one makes me way much more better.
Okay. Very interesting. Thank you so much for saying that. A lot of people I think need to hear this, definitely. But it's so interesting how you tapped into insecurities and all of that, which is a big part of why people want to change the way they look when they smile. So that's very interesting. And you're doing a great job, spending time with every client and every patient and just hearing their stories and ending up giving them the right answer, which takes time, right?
Yeah, it's actually when it comes to when you sit with your client and talk to, it's just like another session of
Right.
of reaching to your goal or reaching to her goals. So when I visited my own dentist,
Okay.
I want my dentist to listen to me. It's just like it's in anywhere. When I went to like for interior design, if I
Right.
want to go for a restaurant, I want the person to listen to my order very carefully and
Right.
give me what I want. So exactly. So why should I don't give anybody this time? Their time is important.
Very interesting that you mentioned that. So when you treat another dentist, is it different?
Oh yeah.
Are they like, hey, I know what you're doing?
like I still remember extracting my own wisdom tooth with another dentist. So when they start to do removing, it is just like, I know where is that going. I know where the sound. I can hear the sound.
Crazy.
Is it still inside? Does it move? So when you treat a dentist, the dentist always know what's going on. When you do a crown, see, dentists time to time become as just like a happy, let's say. Not happy as much as they ask a lot more than you'll be surprised when they ask you more question
Yeah.
than other
Non-dentist. Yeah.
yeah, it's just like
Normal
they do ask
people.
you a lot of stuff like you do this post to me, okay, so what about doing this, and they start to
Do they get nervous?
more and they give you more treatment to plan. So
Okay.
so it's just like let's do this or let's do this. It's like this is better.
Oh,
So
wow.
you know, It's like treating yourself is really hard. So even me, when I look at myself, I want to correct this teeth. But what if I correct the other one? So it's not about hesitation. I just want to have everything perfect going on.
Wow, wow. You know, I think it's gonna be great content when I see you with another dentist. You're treating one and he's treating you. I think it's gonna be great content for TV. We should do that for another episode.
Of course, definitely, yes.
Wow. So now, with all this talks, you know, which is very interesting to hear, and you don't get to hear this every day, which we really appreciate it. What would you advise us to do when it comes to taking care of our whole oral hygiene? At the same time, just to have a good smile. You know, of course, visiting you adds a lot of value. I mean, and I should vouch for that too. But from your perspective, what should we do? Like everyday's daily habit, besides just brushing our teeth, is there something else we should really look into?
See, brushing our teeth is very important. Using a mouthwash, using a dental floss, using a water flosser, whichever company you want to use. All of these things are very important. But for me, visiting a dentist at least every 6 months, even if you're absolutely perfect and you don't have a bleeding gum, you don't have a caries,
Right.
you don't have pain with the sweet, pain with that, just visit the dentist. Just let him have a look. Just take a
Okay.
look. Just take a look. Everything is okay? Yeah. That's what we call remote follow-up. Like it's just like do a follow-up. So maintain what you have. So this is it. Brushing teeth, using mouthwash, eating healthy food as well. That
Okay.
will really help us to have this good oral hygiene thing that we're always looking for. But eating healthy food, everything. There's like a lot of articles keeps coming out in the market and telling me eating can affect your teeth, which is actually it does because it's the gateway for everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everything and the teeth and the oral hygiene is the opening for the whole body organ. It's
Right.
like for the heart, for the kidney, for the liver, for the stomach, because it's the only path. It's the only pathway we say.
Right.
So living healthy is the best part to maintain a good oral hygiene as well.
Wow, wow. Just, okay, so eat healthy food, plus give you a visit or a dentist once at least every 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
Amazing. Before we end this very interesting talk, what is the future like for Dr. Mohammed Al Aradi? Want to be in a movie, maybe?
Maybe.
A dental movie?
Maybe a dental movie. Expanding is the best thing.
Okay.
And having people, like thanks God, we do have people coming out
Right.
from Bahrain visiting us. This
Yes.
is very important, and this is what makes us very proud of Bahrain as well, and very
Yes.
proud of our dentists here in Bahrain.
Amazing, amazing. Now we have a very active dental scene, I would say, over here in Bahrain. It's just growing bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and it's a good thing, you know, because that what shows us that there's a quality of treatment coming. People are visiting outside from Bahrain to get their teeth treated in Bahrain.
How crazy is that, right?
Yeah, so this is what we are proud of actually, and I'm always thankful of that, and that's what shows our country how people are happy with the treatment, with the quality and everything.
Amazing, and I'm sure Bahrain's proud of you as well with your
Thank you so
achievements. I still remember seeing you on the billboard every time I drive to my workplace. I'm like, oh, here he comes again. As you change the narrative of what a dentist can be, a cool guy.
See,
pretty
love
much
what you
just
do.
living life.
This is love what you do, and you can be in every scene. So just love dentistry, love your work, be passionate about what you do. And you can be everywhere, and you'll be achieving success in everything that you do in life.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for putting a lot of smiles here in
you.
Bahrain and out of Bahrain at the same time. And can't wait to actually have you again on Bahrain Now.
Thank you.
Maybe for the whole thing of you treating a dentist. That's going to be something cool.
It's going to be a good time.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being with us.
Welcome.
Much appreciated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an open talk with the very stylist and talented Dr. Mohammed Al Aradi right here on Bahrain Now.
Embassy of Bangladesh, in association with Color of the East, we organized this photo exhibition of two Bangladeshi renowned photographers, Mustafiz Mamun and another is Abdul Momin. And these are the pictures of real Bangladesh. Actually, there are many touristic spots and also some people and also nature and World Heritage sites are there also, like archaeological sites and also largest mangrove forest in Bangladesh, Sundarbans. These pictures are here. So what is the intention of the embassy? It is actually, I know people of Bahrain, they know about Bangladesh, but they know perhaps not much. That's why this photo exhibition intention is that to show them how Bangladesh looks like. And I would like to invite all Bahraini citizens and also residents to visit Bangladesh and see Bangladesh in their own eyes.
We are honored to organize the first exhibition and cooperation with the Bangladesh Embassy to have the titled Glimpse of Bangladesh, to show the beautiful Bangladesh in Bahrain to people. And for that we have invited the photographers. They are award-winning photographers from Bangladesh, Mr. Mustafiz and Mr. Abdul Mun'im, and of course with the cooperation with His Excellency Mr. Dr Mohammed Al Aradi, the Ambassador of Bangladesh. And the thing is that we are showing the nature, history, culture, economic and lots of other sceneries from Bangladesh to show the nation of Bangladesh to Bahrain. So that is the idea, and we have invited tour operators from Bangladesh as well, and the media, because we do believe in the power of media to promote and to show the real bright side of a country and of a nation. And this time is Bangladesh, and where we are planning to exhibit and promote Bahrain in Bangladesh. We will have an exhibition in Bangladesh showing the beautiful Bahrain, the land of peace in Bangladesh, which will be very soon. For this cooperation, I would like to thank SEAF Mall and Bangladesh Embassy and all our supporters that helped us to make this happen. This was not going to happen without our supporters and without the photographers, of course. So we thank them and thank you for being here. Hope you like the exhibition and enjoy the artworks.
Well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed that episode as much as I did. Don't forget to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below, and stay tuned for more happenings right here on Bahrain Now. I'm Bara Abdullah. Till next time, Bahrain, goodbye, good night, and God bless.